Hi, today we're going to be looking at the PARCC practice and how to do it. We're looking right now at third grade mathematics for PARCC practice. This is the start page where we actually go in. We're going to go in as a guest. We're going to flip through. We're not going to work so much on the problems themselves, but work on how they word the questions, the tools they have available to us, and how to look at them. So we're going to first start off with enter. It's going to give us a directions page that's going to go through what we're going to have. It's going to be 17 questions. You're going to enter responses in the box. Make sure that work is done on scratch paper, but it doesn't count unless it's put in here. They do provide a notepad, but make sure we're not worried about a notepad. We're worried about what work we put in the answer to select on this screen. So on this one, we're pretty accustomed to this feature. So right now, we're just going to focus on some of the things that are on the screen that we need to know about. So right up here, we have review. These are the answers that all the questions, the ones we have not answered, and bookmarks. So it shows us with the orange dot there, which ones have not been answered. And so we haven't answered any, we just put into the test. But once we enter it, then you'll be able to see that it changes. And if we bookmark one, when you bookmark one, then on this tab, it'll come up there and it'll show which one they bookmarked. Question number 1. So I unbookmarked that. So let's bookmark that. Let's come back to that. We have our pointer tool right here, which is right here where we see the arrow or the hand, depending on the arrow appears when we're on a selection. Arrow is just around the board, but when it comes to it, it looks like a hand pointing at it. We have a ruler that we can possibly use. We can turn it, spin it, put it in different places. For me to get that off the screen, I had to click that again. Now we have a protractor. If you're in 4th or 5th grade, this is very important to have because last year I know on some of the questions they did have to use the protractor for the angles for lining them up. And then we also have, click that and move it off there, and then we have the answer eliminator. When I put the answer eliminator, it doesn't work until I select the answer that I want to remove. So, if we're looking at this question by this, let's say I know it's not 19 feet, and I know it's not 38 feet. So, right there, I can eliminate those out of my possibility of answers in my selections. So, if I keep clicking on that, it won't let me select them as an answer. I have to go back to the pointer and select my answer which one I want. Moving on, we have our next question, which it says, which equations are true? Select 3 correct answers. Now, this is very important. Right here, if you see a square on one of these, see how on the other page we had circles? See how it has circles? Now on these, we have a square. A square means you could possibly have more than one correct answer. So, if you need to, you can actually select more than one answer. You can select them all, you can select none of them, or that. But if it's a square, I can choose more than one answer. While if we go back to our other selection, we can't choose more than one answer. You can only choose one answer. So if we're looking at this, you would have to choose the correct answer for this. Now, this one's where we have to enter our answer into the box. So we actually have to physically click the box, it'll turn blue with a little circle, and then we type in our number. And it won't let us put in invalid things. Like we can't actually put in the A, B, or C. We can only put in numeric value, which are numbers. So let's say we'll bookmark this one. So then watch. When we go back there, we've completed that. The orange dots are gone, but it just say we bookmarked 2 questions right there. So right here again, we have a square, and the square means you can select more than one answer. So if you're actually doing it, boom. Answer. On this one, you need to select a place on the number line. So right here, we have to use our area to select a place on the number line. There's no typing on this. There's none of that. You need to select the right answer for this. So according to whatever it is, we will need to do the right answer. So, and we have right here, grade time. Now this is the one where it says, right here, Cindy is finding a quotient for answer 27 divided by 9. She says the answer is 18 because addition is the opposite of division. So, and 9 plus 18 is 7. Identifies the incorrect reasoning in Cindy's statement. Enter the explanation in the text below. So, we can actually type letters in this one, which they want you to use words to explain. But you also have the equation builder. The equation builder gives you the possibility of doing like this. 9, 9, 9. Oh. Now if I put the equals, it doesn't give me the answer. You have to actually literally type in the answer for this. So you can't do that. Now, you have to build the equation. Like if you're doing fractions right here, it's a fraction. There's actually two fraction ones right here. These are the fractions ones. So if we want to do 1/2, right here, that's 1/2. I know that has nothing to do with this problem, but I'm just showing you. And this is our mixed number expression. So we have to put in, oh, of course, see, there it is. So if we want to put in a mixed number right here, there it is. It even comes up with what it is. So you can put your, here over top. I don't know if on the test they'll actually give you that, but you actually have to click inside each one of these boxes to make your fraction. So that's one of the important things. I know last year that's what we really struggled with. And I know on some of the end-grade tests, I know the classes and overall struggle with the equation builder because even if you're in 3rd grade, 4th grade, you're going to have to use the equation editor to use your problem. So make sure we do some practice with that. 3rd and 4th grade, or 3rd grade, you're especially going to have to use addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. 4th grade, you're probably going to have fractions in yours. And 5th grade, you're going to look at degrees. All of you might have some bit of fractions. My best guess is it would be in those orders, but you know what? 3rd grade, you might actually have some fraction questions. I know 5th grade probably will too. So in this one, it's another equation builder where we have to answer. Remember, look, these dots indicate, give the value of this. It's 3 questions, not 1. You have to answer all 3 questions in this. You need to place the point P on the number line. Give the value of the number P as a fraction. What does the denominator of your fraction represent on the number line? And what does the numerator of the fraction represent on the number line? You have to actually answer 3 questions. If you only give 1 answer, you're only going to get 1 of them right. So make sure we pay attention and answer all 3 of them. This one they divvied it up. It does have 2 questions, but see, even on one space, this is 3 questions that you need to explain. What the fraction is, what the numerator represents, what does the denominator represent. It seems like we're heavy with the equation builder here. Now, so we want to make sure that they seem to be pushing that this year, I guess for practice, to give more people practice, because I agree, last year in practice. Now in this one, it's asked, you can actually select these and they highlight the box. Now this is a 10 by 10 box or 100 squares. So this would be compared to what we use in our block, our base 10 block system that we use in class, and we practice it. But you actually have to physically click them to make 1, 2, 3. You can't drag down to highlight all of them. You have to click them one at a time. And if you double click them, it takes them off. So you're going to have to look at that. Here's their simple answer again. And now this one is actually where we actually have to choose our answer. So these are drop down menus. You have to drop down and do this. So create a different equation for this. So maybe like we could do so we're looking here, you actually have to build an equation with that. I know that's comparable to the same equation, but I don't have much more time left. Now see the circle again, you can only select one of the possible answers. You can't select more than one. And remember, there's actually 2 questions on this page. This one we have to move the arrows. So look, click the arrows. My timer's going to run out. So I'm going to keep going here. I'm looking for the drag and drop. Well, look. And again, 3 answers. They want you to explain 3 different things. I know it's one question, but you have to answer all 3 of them to get credit for your answer. If you answer one, you're probably not going to get any credit because you didn't answer the question. Look, this one's actually not, he buys 8 bushels that cost 5. This is one question, but it has it here. So make sure we pay very attention questions. Look, and now at the very end, it shows me that I have 2 bookmarks. I can go back to them right now. So if you're struggling. Okay, so thank you for taking time to watch the video, and hopefully we get some more time to do some practice.